think my first question is going to be maybe a slightly provocative one. Is psychology a real science?
I would argue absolutely it is a real science. So it's actually a difficult question to answer because philosophers of science have a difficult time defining exactly what is science and what isn't science. This is within the philosophy of science, as you know, I'm sure. This is called the demarcation problem, and so setting out particular rules by which you say astrology, for example, we're going to say that that's a pseudoscience. That's not a real science. It's a bit like the common definition of pornography, which is I know it when I see it. That's the difference between something that's pornographic and something that's art. So people who are scientists in particular usually think the demarcation problem isn't troublesome at all. Once you get into it, it's actually quite tricky. That said, I'll leave you with a sort of simple rule of thumb that I think educators would be most interested in, which is I think that the science of psychology has proven itself potentially useful to educators. We've learned things about the mind. We've learned things about how kids interact with one another, how kids learn, the types of ways that they deploy attention. And those, I think, should be of interest to educators. These are reliable phenomena that you see predictably across kids, across situations. And that's what we want from science for education. And so I would say let's leave it at that and not get into the weeds on the philosophy of education.
Okay, so psychology is like porn. I'll bear that in mind in future.